The energies have been shifting in such a major way that it is literally unbelievable. If you haven't been feeling it yet, it's coming in, okay? A lot of you guys have been like doing a lot of crying and a lot of purging, a lot of letting go, okay? This has been a crazy, crazy, crazy energy that just swept over, and it just seems as though a lot of people are making it to the other side, okay? A lot of us are landing peacefully. Some of us better than others, okay? So Gemini, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into this energy. We're gonna see what's going on at a deeper level, at a much more energetic level. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta really get to the root of things and why things are going on energetically so that you can manifest and bring in the life that you want, whether this is love, relationship, career, business, destiny, following your dreams, all that kind of good stuff. So let's go ahead and we're gonna jump in. Just to let you guys know, we are still on for that top 5 watched videos that get those mind trips, okay? You guys came in at number 12 for the February love readings, but that's all good. Don't worry about it. I still appreciate you guys so much, Geminis. You guys have been really great to me thus far, so I don't have any complaints. But if you guys want to get those mind trips, go ahead, continue to like, subscribe, share these videos, tell all your people about Water Star Vibes, and you know what I mean? Get those numbers up. So let's go ahead and let's jump in. If you need a private reading, hit me up, waterstarvibes@gmail.com. Now, like I was telling y'all, this energy, whew, and breathe, okay? I think it's over. I think the worst is over, at least. Now it's the cleanup, it's the debris, it's the moving forward, all of that kind of stuff. All right, so let's see what we get for you. We're gonna pull 3 oracle cards. Okay, you got the Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. We're gonna go back and clarify these, but the big picture, angelic help. So some of you guys have had little pieces of like resentment, heartbreak, anger, all this kind of stuff, right, that you have pushed and suppressed down. And now it's like, okay, you're going to the next level regardless, right? But guess what you're not going to do? You're not bringing all that baggage and that resentment that you try to push down like it's not there. You can't do that because, see, we in the angelic world, we can see that. I know you can walk around and tell your mind and pretend, oh, that heartbreak's not there. Oh, I'm not really angry about that. Oh, no, it's all cool. They talked about me, it's all good. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he with her, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you in your energy field, whether you can see it or not, have this heart blockage, right? And this is all about learning the bigger picture. Why am I going through this? This is about accepting the fact, yes, this hurts. I have to admit it to myself at least. You ain't got to tell nobody. You can stun from pretend all you want in front of everybody. When it comes to you, sitting there and you the one crying, you the one feeling sad, you the one who has to purge these emotions and work through them. So it's like, what is the big picture? Okay, is this a test? You know, a testimony? Is it something I'm gonna be able to talk about later? Will you make it through? And the answer is yes, because the energy is clearing up now. It's kind of like it was raining real hard, and it's finally, whew, it stopped raining. It's still cloudy. You know, the sun may not have peeked out yet, but that's coming back around, you know, eventually. Now, you got the Lady of the Mirror, reflection, also misjudgment. When it comes to these blockages that you guys are having to purge or have to work through, that's coming up or that's taking you over right now, it's going to take you looking in the mirror. Number one, accepting your part in a lot of things, even if it's just what you think, having a certain mentality, and that's you understanding that you attract what these negative things or these blockages, you attract these things to your life. You have to accept some of that kind of stuff. You know, some stuff is, you know, out the blue, you can't do anything about it. But in terms of sometimes the people that we choose, the lovers we choose, the jobs we choose, the whatever it is that we choose. So we have to take responsibility. We have to look at that lady in the mirror, that man in the mirror. You know what I mean? This is also another important thing. A lot of y'all have a lot of misjudgments. Okay, this is why these things are coming up again, because maybe you're, you know how you could look at something on social media and you get this feeling and you think somebody's talking about you. Meanwhile, it might not even be about you. You know, sometimes we can get this, and this may hurt, you know, but I'm gonna try to be real. Sometimes we get this misjudgment and this self-righteous attitude that everything is about us and everyone's talking about us and everyone's looking at me and talking about me, and they're not. Like, you know, it's, you know, and that should bring comfort to a lot of people, especially people who feel paranoid. If you've been feeling paranoid, like everybody's talking about you and everybody's looking at me, relax. I'm gonna need for you to take a deep breath, because I'm here to tell you, whether it hurt your feelings or not, they're not thinking about you. And it's not that your man or this and that. It's just people are really trying to get themselves together because people are going through it. They are. But it's only for soul growth and soul purpose, because People, you know, I say it all the time, people are discovering their most highest, truest, authentic selves, right? People are just elevating and ascending, but you cannot fly with all the baggage. Imagine an eagle trying to take off, but it got a bunch of luggages. You think an eagle gonna be able to fly with a bunch of luggages? Y'all gotta drop your luggage, okay? But you gotta understand some stuff is not what you think. Illusions, fears, all of that, okay? Then you got the arrow master, hitting the mark, intention, okay? And then we got detachment. So this is good. This is like setting a goal or thinking about something you want to accomplish, right? Getting your aim together. This is not just sporadic movement from now on. This is like when I choose someone, like I said, this is our choices. This is what we choose. When I choose someone, this is the intention. This is what I want to come out of it. Okay, we think about final outcomes now, right? Not just what we want right here in our face, right here, right now. No, we're talking about long term. Well, this is, like I said, business. This is about you getting what you want. Then this is also detaching. Detachment. How do I let it go? The stuff that no longer serves me. The stuff that's weighing me down. The stuff, that luggage when I'm trying to fly. You know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff that we get into now. And yours is realizing the bigger picture, accepting angelic help. Like sometimes when you sit there and you crying and you feel like all hope is lost and I can't do nothing about it, or you crying about that person, that relationship, right? You think that man or that woman that moved on, they just so happy with the next person and all that kind of stuff. But it's just kind of like, what's the bigger picture? Is there something, you know, it's like you got to find some comfort somewhere, and it's okay to do that. You know, it's okay to seek comfort from, I'm going to tell y'all this, the bigger picture. Y'all gonna hate me for this, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. Forgiveness. You know, imagine seeing a different picture. But that horror, that feeling of just sitting there with that grief. You know what I mean? But learning how to detach from things that you can't control. You know what I mean? But I know it's hard too. But at the same time, the angelic help. This is the point I was trying to get to. Okay, right? You sitting there and you may be feeling these type of waves, your anxiety and your depression and all of this stuff is taking you over, right? And you feeling that horrid feeling in your heart and you just all sad or whatever. I'm telling you, open your mouth and just say something to the angels. Say something to God out loud. Like, heal me, heal my heart. You know, take it. Like, just take it. You know, and I'm telling you, it'll make a difference. I ain't talking about right then and there, God gonna reach his hand down to your heart and boom, just give you a new right then and there. I'm just talking about, you know, in that moment, in that time, just knowing that you're not alone. You're not the only person, all my Geminis out there watching this right now, you're not the only person who goes through it. You're not the only person going through it right now. You know what I mean? You just gotta understand your soul tribe. And as part of this soul tribe, a lot of people are purging them last little bits of resentment, them last little bits of heartache, them last little bits of pain, so that they can be well enough to receive all of the new stuff that's coming in. But what's the bigger picture? What's the bigger key? You got to face the fact, even it'd be embarrassing sometimes too, for you to be like, nah, I don't want that person. But then to really secretly in your heart be like, but I still love them. You know, it can be embarrassing. But that's why you don't have to admit it out loud to nobody. You can admit it to yourself. It can be embarrassing to be like, man, I wish me and them were still friends. I know we can't be friends, but I wish that, you know, things were different. Or I wish I was still working there. Oh, man, I ain't like that job no way. I don't care that they fired me. Meanwhile, you just like, man, I wish I was still working there. It was fun. That was the best job I ever had. Whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? It's just like, what's the bigger picture? You gonna face that bigger picture? You gonna face that lady in the mirror, that man in the mirror? We clearing blockages, because you know what's about to happen? New stuff, new relationships, new jobs, new money. Come on now, first generation millionaires, but we can't take the baggage with us. Cannot. So let's go. Let's see what we get. We're going to be using some traditional tarot to clarify the Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. And we get, ooh, the 7 of Cups. So this is about confusion, maybe some confusion surrounding a water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, of course. And this may be not seeing what's behind the veil, okay? A lot of things, this bigger picture right here. Like I told you, a lot of things that may appear to be one way, it may be misleading. It may be misguiding. You may be letting your mind run amok. Okay, coming up with all of this different confusion, all of these different things that may be happening. Meanwhile, this card speaks to looking beyond the veil. This is what we're doing right now. We're removing the veil, and we're looking at that structure in the background, which is solid. Okay, it's not all of this confusion. It's not all of this masking. Okay, it's not all of this illusionary energy. It's solid. This is like learning things that are based on fact. So a lot of you guys are running yourself crazy because you got all these speculations and accusations of what the next person may be doing or thinking about you. Like I said, with all of that paranoia, feeling like everything's about you, and every time somebody posts something on social media, it's about you. All of that kind of energy. You know what I mean? It's like, whoo, woosah, let that go. You know what I mean? That's all of this confusion and all of this energy here. Okay, so let it go. Just even if it's just for today, don't look today. You know what I mean? Step by step. Okay, the bigger picture, angelic help. Say, help me to stay off that person's page, or help me to stay away from gossip. Okay, about wanting to know too much information. Right now is a woosah moment because you've been through enough. You're clearing it out. Okay, but as part of the clearing out, this next phase involves more so being quiet with it, okay? Going within to do what? Face that lady or that man in the mirror. It's reflection time. This also represents non-judgment, okay? So it's like we have to have neutral energy when we go into judging ourselves or judging our actions, why we do what we do. This is like not beating yourself up. Not saying you were right, just being more so observant, okay? For some of y'all who've been wilding out lately, going off on people, wanting to slap people upside their head and all that kind of stuff, all of that energy is here. You are not alone. So it's all about the non-judgment of yourself and being more so observant, okay, of your actions. Why? What's the bigger picture? Why did I do that? Why did I wild out like that? Okay, Knight of Wands, unexpected news or information. Okay, how do you react when unexpected news or information comes in? This is some of y'all getting prepared or right now because you know something up. You know something about to come in. You know something's about to happen. Now, for a lot of you guys, luckily, I'm feeling like this may be a good energy. Some of y'all may be about to get up and get on. Okay, others of you guys are about to like walk into something amazing. This is related to non-judgment though, making sure that you detach from outcomes, setting out on some type of adventure or waiting on some type of action to take and move forward with intention, right? So we know exactly what we're doing this time as we're pursuing dreams, as we're reaching goals, as we're meeting new people. Okay, a lot of you guys are getting ready to jump back into the scene. All right, you're about to go forward, or a lot of people are about to be coming to you, wanting to interact with you and wanting to talk with you. There may be unexpected developments coming in as well, and your biggest advice now, when some unexpected news or advice or any information comes in, I'm telling you, Gemini, non-judgment and be cool for the moment, because like I just said, you've been through enough. Okay, it's been a lot. And so right now it's just like, be cool. I told you it's not raining no more, it's just the clouds out. That's it, but be cool. All right, here we go. The Arrow Master, hitting a mark, intention, detachment, letting it go. Letting it go. Ooh, the Four of Cups. Letting it go. Bored. I don't want it. I love this card. Every time I get the Four of Cups, my favorite line is, I don't want it. No, I don't want it. Okay, so whatever this is that that you're wanting to get, remember we always talk about the language here, saying what you do want as opposed to what you do not want. So it's like, I don't want a man that's gonna cheat, I don't want a man that's gonna lie. No, I want a man who's faithful, I want a man who's honest. You know, we've been through this, Gemini. Okay, we've been down this rodeo together, we've been here a little while. Okay, so you know how it goes over here at Water Star Vibes. We are speaking the language of what we want as opposed to what we don't want. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. You know what I mean? You got to stay in tune with what we're doing here. Okay, we all raising our vibration, going to the next level, entering into this 5D world, manifesting life purposes, destinies all day. So let's get it. Now, with you hitting this mark, it's like this time, like let's go. You know what I'm saying, Gemini? It's like this time, like we're not doing it how it was before, because that energy is over, and that was the whole purpose of this purge. Now this purge, it shouldn't have been that long. But some of y'all, it's just like literally a moment in time, for like 6 days, 7 days, you know what I mean? That type of energy. But moving in and scrolling on into this new energy, you set that right intention. This time you're gonna hit the mark. This time you're gonna have a better outcome, because you're not carrying that stank energy of all that resentment that you try to push away, all of that playing it cool that you tried to do. All of that is pushed to the side. And that energy has fallen off, and now the eagle can fly freely with no baggage. Imagine how much further, how much faster that eagle is going to fly, because the baggage is dropped. So your key with these energies flowing out and these new ones flowing in, your key is let that mess go. It hurts. Yes, it hurts. Part of the experience. Let's chop it up and let's drop it so that you can fly, Gemini. Okay, so that is what I get for you, Gemini. It's time. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I know it's hard, I know it hurt, but you gotta do it. Okay, there's more coming in, there's more rolling in. Like give it some time. Okay, so if you need a personal reading, hit me at waterstarvibes@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, subscribes, and shares. Go ahead and get those numbers up so y'all can hit it up to the top 5 so you can get those mind trips. And remember, the top 2 get mind trips with visuals. We turn it up here at Waterstar Vibes, so make sure you guys stay in tune. I will see you guys for your, I think we're doing love readings again. Yeah, y'all say y'all like those, right? So I might throw those in there, okay? So I'll see y'all at the next video.